Welcome to the trading engine for Unity 3D. In this tutorial, we're going to explain, first of all, how the package works, and then we will talk about the scripts and the structure of our package. First of all, let's go and check by hitting play if the package works properly. Whenever you download it, you will see the following. You will have a specific map of Europe, of a part of Europe, in which several transactions are occurring between different countries. If you click on cities, you will be able to select the different cities of the different countries, and whenever you click on a specific one, a canvas will appear with the values of the gold, military, food, and energy resources, and it will also appear a chart with the evolution of those resources on time. You can select different countries and the result will be similar. You will also see the current money that a city has after different transactions. So for example, this city here has sold some resources to another country, so the money will increase. If it buys different resources, the money will decrease. So in fact, this is the basic exchange for the resources, the money of each of the cities. Now we have also another level that is called countries. So when you hit the button countries, you will be able to analyze the evolution of the resources of each country separately. In this case, we have France, Italy, and Britain, and Germany. And here you have the evolution of the resources that are a mean or a sum of the different resources of each of the cities that compose the country. And finally, we have the continent, that will be all the resources that are available on this map. So now let's go and check the show transactions. So all the lines that are being created on the game are stored here. So for example, the last transaction has occurred at a time of 2 minutes and 51 seconds, and it has been an energy contract sale from Vienna to Toulouse offline contracts. And those values are updated accordingly to the different transactions that occur. Now let's go ahead and talk about the structure of the package. The package has a main camera that has a specific camera movement and events which is used to move the camera, as you can see, by dragging on the different elements and clicking on them. So those events are managed inside the camera movement and events. Then we have the environment that contains this circle here with the hexagon grid. The event system that has the quit script. And then let's go ahead to the most important part of the structure, which is the Europe game object. Inside Europe, as you can see, we can find a continent script. The continent script will refer to different countries that are inside, which are automatically obtained from script, and then will impose a latency time. So if the latency time is 5 seconds, that means that after 5 seconds the resources will be updated in the different levels of the scripts. Then inside Europe we have the different countries. So each of them contain a country script, which are which has a similar structure to the continent. As you can see here, has cities inside in this time, and then latency time. So it's like a hierarchy that established from the continent, then gets to the country, and then gets to the city. So inside France, for example, we have Paris, Toulouse, and Lyon. So we have 3 countries inside this France, 3 cities, sorry, inside this France country. So inside each of the cities we have a script. So this is the basic script we have to understand. The cities start with a certain money that is going to be set to 1000, but you can change it here in script if you want to give more money to a country or to another. Then we have the randomized boolean, which will create the random values for all these variables here, which are used in order to create the evolution of the different resources. Volat gold and volat food and volat military and volat energy refer to the volatility of each of the resources. And gold, food, military, and energy are the resources that a city has. Then we have the buildings and the rings. The buildings and the rings are just, as you can see here, the cubes that compose the different cities. If you hit play, you will see that cities are completely different and are generated randomly by script. You can see that different cubes have different heights as well as the rings. This is generated inside the city script. Then we have 5 different lists. Lists for the time, the gold, the food and military, and energy. Those lists are updated, adding the different values of gold, food, military, energy, and money in function of time. Finally, the drawing script refers to a stock market game object that you can see here repeatedly in the scene. Each of the stock market represents, as you can see in the prefabs stock market, it's a game object that contains a canvas with different toggles, and at the same time has a script which allows to draw using line renderers a list on them. So you can see that we have 4 line renderers, 4 toggles, and a min and a max values, which are the ones that appear here. So at each level, each city has the specific stock market, each country has a specific stock market, and finally the continent has a specific stock market that you can see here. So you can see the different levels easily by just opening the game objects. So this is how the structure works. Finally, we have the global market. The global market, it's the script that allows the interaction, and that interaction is the result of the offer and the demand of the different cities. So in this case, we have set the sell gold and the buy gold to different values, as you can see, to 180 and to 120. You can change this easily in this inspector. So the idea is that whenever a country has a gold value that is higher than 180, that country will be ready to sell the gold to another one. And whenever a country is under the value of 120, the country will be ready to buy that gold. So this script, what it does, if we open it, it's going to iterate for each city, as you can see here, for the gold transaction, this part here, and it's going to check, first of all, if one city is able to buy gold and another city is able to sell the gold. And if that occurs, then it generates a contract in integer that is going to be a variable, and it's going to obtain also the money of that interaction, and is going to meet offer and demand. So this is all regarding this package. If you have any doubt, you can write us to michael.soler.beatty@gmail.com. And thanks for watching this video. I hope you continue downloading this package, and helping and supporting our work. Thanks very much.